Blackboard has a very versatile array of tools for giving feedback to students about their work during the grading process. We begin by going to the Needs Grading link. This is under Grade Center, Needs Grading. When we click this link, it takes us to a page that shows any ungraded assignments that need attention. For example, you can see that I have one total item to grade. I can see the category name, the item name, the username, the date submitted, and the due date if one was created. I can also use these menus at the top to sort through entries for a specific item. Let's take a look at this student's work. When I move my mouse over the entry, a drop-down menu icon appears. Clicking the icon gives me the options to grade all users or grade with usernames hidden to ensure unbiased results. Let's choose option 2. Note that the student name, which would otherwise appear here, is hidden. If I had multiple entries to grade, these arrows would allow me to move from one student to the next within the same assignment. I can also jump to a specific assignment, student, or attempt. And if I change my mind about hiding the students' names, I can choose to show user names. Assignment instructions can be viewed here. The actual document can be downloaded here or here if you need to keep a copy for any reason. For a better look, we can use this button to expand just the grading frame. Clicking the same button again will return the frame to its previous size. When the frame is expanded, we can see the inline grading tools here. Let's examine what each of these icons at the top can do, starting with the navigation icons. On the top left, this icon gives us options for viewing the assignment. I can open a pane using thumbnails, which shows all pages of the document so that I can easily navigate between pages. If I choose Outline, and an outline was created for this document, it would appear here so that I could move between sections. Lastly, the option Annotations will list any annotations you make so that you can navigate back to previous annotations. I'm going to leave that one open so we can see it populate as we annotate. Note that you can use this to make it smaller and larger, depending on your preference. The next icon is the Pan button, which allows you to grab the document and move it. Then we have the magnification tools to zoom in or zoom out. And this icon changes the fit of the document on screen. It defaults to best fit, but can also be changed to fit page, which shows the entire page in the frame, or fit width, which makes it a little bit broader and easier to read. Because I have the side pane open, these are not going to change it much. So best fit is where I'm going to leave it. Now we're ready for the annotation icons. Let's start with the freehand tools. The pen is an opaque focused line. I can change the opacity, the size, give it a background color, and several other effects. The brush is like a highlighter. I can make it less opaque, but not more opaque. I can change its size, give it a background, or add effects. There is also an eraser with which you can erase your annotations, or you can delete them in the Annotations pane. Next, you can add an image or a stamp. You can even create a custom stamp. This custom stamp can have the date and time and your own message. You can change the color and then just create stamp. And there it is. The last marking tool is the line tool. You can create lines, arrows, rectangles, ellipses, polygons, or polylines, depending on your needs. Finally, let's talk about feedback. There are 3 ways to communicate with students using this grading platform. First, the text box. This allows you to type directly on the assignment to give a short note. You can change the color, give it a background, change how opaque it is, the font, size, and other formatting options. Second, comments allow you to attach longer comments to specific areas of the assignment. And the third way to leave feedback is in the feedback text box located here. This is a good place for overall comments, praise, and suggestions for improvement. You can also add media, files, and other things that might make your feedback more meaningful. Once you have graded the assignment and you've given feedback and you're ready to give a grade, you can put your grade here. You can submit your feedback and your grade, and it goes into the gradebook, and now you have no more items that need grading. If you go to your grade center, full grade center, and you find the assignment and it's been graded.